and welcome to the reporting website. This training module will show you how to report welcome and renewal visits. From the program summary screen, select Welcome and Renew from the subpage list on the left-hand side. At the top of this screen, you'll see an option to choose the type of visit you attempted or completed, whether that's a welcome visit or a renewal visit. An attempted visit is when you try to connect with a resident, but you weren't able to engage with them. And a completed visit is when the resident engages with you and provides a satisfaction score or a comment about their move-in or living experience. So when you're ready to enter a visit, click on the respective radio button to choose welcome or renewal. You'll see the screen refresh as soon as you make a selection. For this example, we're going to do a welcome visit. Now, if you made an attempt to visit, but you didn't connect with the resident, you'll select the attempted radial button and watch the screen refresh. For these, you just need to put in the unit number and a quick note about the attempted visit and the date. If you attempt to connect multiple times and are still unable to engage with this resident, you can always come back and update the note to include a summary of all of your attempts instead of entering each one individually. Well, let's stick with a welcome visit and do a full example of a completed visit. Now I need to enter for my completed visit a date that it was completed, an apartment number, and the resident's full name. There's also an email address field. If your property is participating in the Monitoring Online Reputation Services option, you'll need to enter the resident's email address so they can receive a link with the information on where to rate their community experience online. This email is sent out automatically to the address that you specify here. Please refer to the online reputation monitoring video for more information about this. Next, I want to enter the satisfaction score obtained during the visit on a scale of 1 to 5. I'm allowed to enter decimal points such as 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and 4.5. If I was not given or able to obtain a satisfaction score, or if the resident didn't feel comfortable giving it to me, then that field can be skipped. And all I need to do is put in the comments down here. And in that scenario, I would check the box that says no score given. But let's go ahead and put in a 4 for this satisfaction. Next, I'll have the option to click the Story Starter button if I'd like some additional assistance in writing this welcome visit comment. Now, these are optional and they don't have to be used. The Story Starter button is here to provide a way for the general information to be pre-populated and still allows you to put in the personalization for the resident story. But again, you're welcome to skip and write out your own visit comments if you like. For this example, we're going to use the Story Starter, and I'm going to show you the list of options you can choose from. You'll see at the top the experience so far, and you can check was exceptional, good, or poor. Notice by selecting poor, this is going to alert the manager right away. The other options are going to be the move-in was as expected, great because, or maybe you can check this box that says other. You also have the resident is, looking forward to, has a favorite amenity, or the move-in could be improved, or suggestions for improvement. And you're welcome to select only the options that you want to use. So for this example, let's say that the experience so far was good, that the move-in was great because, that the resident is looking forward to, and that the move-in could be improved. And that I asked them to post an online review. And I'm going to click now the Go button, which is going to fill in the comment box with everything I just checked. So now you can see it's entered Kelly Jones had a good experience thus far. The move-in process was great because, and now I need to type something in. She has already met several neighbors. Then it's filled in for me. Kelly looks forward to living here because, and I'm going to fill in, she works close by. Then it filled in for me the move-in experience could be improved by, and she let me know that she would like to be able to pick up keys after hours. And then again, we asked Kelly if she, I will edit that, would be willing to post an online review about her positive experience. Now I'll pull this out so you can see the whole box. Make sure to double check your work for sentence structure, spelling, and grammar. And it's important to know that a retention email alert will be automatically generated if you put a satisfaction score up here that was less than the property's threshold, or if you selected this poor, as we talked about before in the story starter. In this example, the property's threshold is a 4, so the manager would receive an alert as soon as you hit save if this was below a 4. So because this goes directly to the manager when you hit save, just be sure that no spiritual language is used in this comment box, and there's a note here to remind you of that as well. So to recap, once you've completed all the fields at the top and confirm that no spiritual language is included here in the comments, you can click save or spell check, and this will also save it, and it will look for spelling errors, and you'll be prompted to correct those. Now at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the visit that we just completed for Kelly Jones. These visits, all of them, can be sorted by any of these field headers. So if I want to sort by the visit date, I can click on that. If I want to sort by the apartment number, I can click here. You can also edit the comments and the satisfaction scores if needed for these entries by selecting this button. So, for example, whenever you put in an attempted visit, if you have more information about attempting again, you can find their visit down here and click this edit button to add more details. And you'll notice that the default is only 8 entries that it lists at a time. If you know you have more than 8 and you want to see more than 8, you can click this drop down and select as many entries up to 100, and the page will refresh and more entries will become visible. I hope this was helpful for you, and this concludes the training on how to enter a welcome and renewal visit. Thanks for watching.